Very excited about today's episode of the podcast. We have our good friend Ian Urquhart. Thanks for coming, man. Yeah, we're super excited to talk to you about a number of things.
Yep.
Do you want to just give a quick introduction about who you are, what you do?
My name's Ian Urquhart, and the most defined thing about me currently, for the past couple of years, I've been doing full-time freelance photography and videography, which has been really exciting. Kind of preaching to the choir here.
So we have a couple options for beer from Amherst Brewing, who's sponsoring the episode.
Perfect.
What is your, and we'll talk more about like your favorite styles of beer and everything, but what would you prefer to drink right now?
Any IPA, really.
Okay. All right.
Sounds solid with me.
That's the drink of choice.
Cool.
These are all messed up. We had ordered a bunch of these glasses and like 16 were completely destroyed, and then another 16 are all scuffed up. But
I was gonna say I saw some like promotional photos.
Yeah. So we got some
sweet.
more that are coming in that we're gonna sell online. But this is yours. You can take it home.
Beautiful. Oh,
yeah. Take it home with you.
Oh yeah.
It's not in the best condition, but that's all we got right now.
That's all good.
You've done some stuff for the Barstool Classic and Foreplay and everything, but I want to hear. Not just about that. I do want to hear your experience with working with Barstool as a whole.
Oh man, yeah, I love this story.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that are just like you couldn't like really dream it up. It just kind of happens. First of all, I gotta give credit to one of my best friends, Tommy. He is the biggest stoolie I know. He's been with them since day one. I was visiting him down in Somerville, Massachusetts, in 2018. There was a show going on at the House of Blues down in Boston on Lansdowne Street. It was Barstool like related somehow, and I wasn't aware that Barstool had an office band. And Tommy actually said, "Oh, you should reach out and see if they need a photographer." I kind of just shot my shot and reached out via Instagram. Like immediately I got like 2 responses back. So a couple minutes go by, I get a message from Daniel Spider, which is the office manager, and he said like, yeah, all looks good, can you be at the House of Blues at 7:30? Went to go meet him, gave him a handshake, and he basically just like slapped an all access pass like right on my chest. Nice. And so that was my first like all access pass ever. Wow. Like at any point. So I didn't know what that meant.
What a first all access pass.
It's
for real. Like
it's pretty wild. Like thinking about it in hindsight, it's pretty crazy. And I was actually able to check off one of my bucket list shots. At that point, it was a shot that I've always wanted to get, but I needed a big crowd and I needed a big stage and I needed to be on the stage for it. All the phones came out and I'm getting the shots and I'm like sitting there to myself, shaking my head. I'm like, what the hell? Like this is
what just happened?
This is nuts.
We're gonna play Wolf. I feel like do you know the rules of Wolf?
I know the rules of like horse.
Same shit. It's the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
So
right.
You're the guest, you have honors. In it.
Oh no! Wait, is that smaller? Is that a smaller
Yeah,
hole too?
you can like put it in the hole.
I'm giving him tips right now. He's fucking hungry.
Oh, the lip. It wasn't tapped down.
Fucking asshole. My most recent time down at Pinehurst was my second time there. The first time was over the summer. They were shooting a commercial and I was doing behind the scenes stuff for that. And it was like a mixture of behind the scenes photos, but also sponsored branded photos too. So of the products, of the brands, of the people holding it. So all of Foreplay basically.
Wait, hold on. You took those pictures, like all that stuff?
Yeah.
Very cool.
The most recent time that I was down there, the photos that you guys saw was for the Barstool Classic Championship. I could spend like all day there. That looks so much. And the one thing that I really just I didn't like when I was there was that I couldn't play. The amount of daylight that we had was less than what the summer would offer, because it was like late fall, close to late fall, and they went into a tiebreaker, and they didn't have enough lights. They wanted to have a tiebreaker on the cradle, but it was almost pitch black. They got like these stand-up mini LEDs, like 10 of them, and they circled them around the green, and they also put one light to where they can like tee off. So it's like one light to see your ball tee off. You hit the ball, you have no idea where it went.
Yeah.
Until hopefully you landed on the green and you saw it hit the green. But there were so many shadows. There were people watching. It was very challenging. And
I could imagine.
And so like what they even did too, like those LED lights weren't even enough either. So what they did, they had this truck pulled that they had multiple.
Some like construction light, right?
Yeah. So it was like a big LED screen. So they took one of the LED screens. I think they had 3 on the course. On 2 for the championship day. They had 3 scattered to kind of see where you're lining up with scores.
Scores, yeah.
And so they tried the small like LED lights, and it could have worked if they wanted to make it work, kind of thing, but they were troubleshooting for a solid hour, and so they ended up just taking one of those trucks, like removing it, and they brought it right down next to the green. Yeah. Turned the brightness all the way up.
Just put white on the screen.
White. It was like it was the only graphic that they had that the background was white. And so somebody like just programmed that graphic and just left it on loop, or just left it there.
Yeah.
It got the job done. It worked.
All right. We got a letter out.
About what, Justin?
He hit it like as hard as he could into this freaking side hill, and it just played it out perfectly.
Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.